Hey, y'all, I want to hop back on or whatever. Uh, I was on Facebook on a couple people's lives, just kind of catching up on things that I missed, and I was watching P. Rico's live, and he went live a couple times yesterday or whatever, but it's a live in particular when he was walking up, when he had finally touched down in Rosemont or whatever, and he was walking up to the rest of the people that was there. Now when he walked up or whatever, one of the first things he said, oh, there go Lenora, there goes Miss Tereasa. All right, if for the folks that's been following the J4K movement, then you guys will know P. Rico. I also had him come on the panel a couple weeks ago or whatever. So when he walked up, his first thoughts was, oh, Lenore's here, Miss Teresa's here or whatever. And you could tell that he was trying to get her attention. He didn't say, hey, Miss Teresa, nothing. When somebody is purposely ignoring you, that's what I felt Miss Teresa did to him. Now, my thoughts is, how can you treat somebody like that comes out to support, to protest for you and your daughter? How do you get the nerve to treat somebody away when they're coming out to protest for your daughter? That's why I mentioned on my last live, like, this social media, listen, this social media stuff, you can't take this. It's for fake. This shit ain't for real life. Some of this stuff that you can't take serious. And so when I was watching that live, he walks up, and again, his first words are, oh, Lenore's here, Miss Teresa's here. And then it takes him 5 minutes to get your attention, and you're purposely ignoring him for whatever reason. Listen, ain't no issue big enough in the world to treat a person a certain way that's coming out to support you, your daughter, and that whole movement. Hey, Flaw, what's happening? You don't treat people like that. Like, I don't know Teresa Martin, never met her, don't know nothing. We talking about the protest. I'm going to be talking about that for the next 3 days at least. How you doing, Janice? Good afternoon. I'm going to be talking about the J4K movement at least for the next 3 days, because we all know that there are a lot of, our family out there protesting. A lot of our family is out there in the trenches. So a lot of topics is going to be about that. I'm just not going to put her name in the description box. That's all. In the title. But the issue that I had, I came on live and I mentioned one issue. Here's another issue. You don't treat somebody else a certain way that come out, that barely even know you, that come out and support, that's been there a year ago, and then gets into all this social media beef and then still come out and support. That man, P. Rico, was trying to get Teresa Martin attention, and you just ignore him. Acknowledge everybody, not just the people that you want to acknowledge. Acknowledge everybody that's coming through, showing you your daughter, your family support or whatever. You feel me? I didn't like that. I was going to upload it on my channel, but, like, I'd rather just come on and kind of discuss it and chop it up or whatever. What's up to everybody that's in the chat? Everybody in the bushes, what's happening? I just didn't like that, And from the beginning, I was always, listen, it's J4K. J4K even on Sundays. It's J4K no matter what. And listen, I'm a type of person, I've lost a lot of people. I've been to a bunch of funerals, and when my family goes in 2s and 3s. And I do understand that people grieve different. I do. But just recently, I was watching Mike Brown's mom. That lady is so tore up. This happened in 2015. She still ain't got over this. Okay? And something about Tereasa Martin just never sat well with me. It just never did. But like I said, you don't treat people a certain way because I know what happened. I've been following or whatever. At least I know with what they show or whatever on Facebook, on live or whatever. It was beef between the young man P. Rico and a young man named Jay. And Tereasa kind of chose up. She's been on Jay like lives, like, you know, commenting on his lives and stuff, and kind of diss P. Rico. P. Rico been there from the jump. Did we forget? P. Rico done got arrested 3 times for the J4K movement. You don't treat nobody like that, because the issue isn't big enough. You know, you don't turn around and treat somebody, oh, as people walk up, you're just gonna pick and choose who you want to speak to. You speak to everybody. Speak to everybody, because everybody is there supporting your movement. You know what I'm saying? You made a post and asked for so many people to come out, and people are showing up. Now, this is my thoughts. Now, I'm all the way in Phoenix, Arizona. And at some point, I started preparing to go out to Rosemont. Now, what if Tereasa Martin done seen my channel, right? And she feel a certain kind of way about a video or something I put up. So I done came all the way from Phoenix, Arizona just for you not to speak, just for you to be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Love on everybody. Just don't love on the people that you want to love on or whatever. I have an issue with that, you know? And you can tell P. Rico was trying to get her attention. He didn't say, oh, hey, he kept saying mama. That's how I feel, Flaw. He kept saying mama, calling her. She heard him, and you're just intentionally ignoring him. That's not game, you know? And like I say, for the people that's coming across country, how you think that make them feel, you know? Oh, you know how many people want to meet Tereasa, and then you're picking and choosing who you want to speak to, who you want to take pictures to. That's not game. Some people are just coming just to meet Tereasa Martin. I have a cousin that done came all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, and went to Kenneka's funeral or whatever, and met Tereasa. Some people just doing it just to meet Tereasa. You feel me? Some people can relate where she come from, where she been through or whatever. And some people done grown to know her to be comfortable to call her mama. And then you're sitting there and intentionally not ignoring this man for whatever reasons. Man, 10 toes down, Floyd, you already know. That man been there from jump. Not only has he been there from jump, he done went to jail for three times for this shit, for this J4K shit. You know what I'm saying? That just made me think, like, I'm kind of glad. I mean, it's split emotions. I want to be in Rosemont protesting with the people, and then shit, I'm not finna go out there put my motherfucking self on the line for somebody that might be ungrateful or whatever, you know? So, and like I say, I know why she did it. It's just some petty bullshit that happened on social media between P. Rico and Jay or whatever. And, damn, why go this way? Between P. Rico and Jay or whatever, and she kind of sided with Jay or whatever. It's a whole bunch of drama. And even at one point, she had blocked P. Rico just on some bullshit. Just like at the beginning, we had thousands of people that came out for J4K. Thousands of people came out, whatever, and she called the protest off. Where they doing that at? Don't play with people, man. I don't like that kind of stuff. And, you know, to be honest, that lady ain't never said well with me. No disrespect, I don't know the lady. How I was raised, you know what I'm saying? I don't know her. But that's just my opinion. And then I do understand that everybody grieves different, but I just, something about that lady, she evil to me. Let me see. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody to go out and support the protests or whatever. But just understand that, you know what I'm saying? y'all don't go out there in y'all feelings, you feel me? She may not speak to y'all. You know, she may not get to you. She may miss you, or she may purposely not speak to you. Just understand that. There's so many people that putting their lives on the line. So many people done called off of work, renting cars, spending bread on this J4K shit. So many people donated. Just so much shit. You just gotta be appreciative to everybody. Don't just purposely and ignore somebody. When certain people was live or whatever, I seen people speak to each other that ain't necessarily speaking to each other on social media. You just do it because that's the right thing to do. You feel me? I seen people say hi to each other. Like, for example, Gina Kidd and P. Rico, they don't get along, but they spoke because they're adults. Being a dog. You feel me? And I just didn't like how she did that or whatever. But, you know, y'all understand these is my thoughts, you feel me? Just my opinion, you know? This man is live. He goes live as soon as he hit Rosemont. Thanks, Vlog. He go live as soon as he hit Rosemont. And the first thing he say, oh, shit. There go Lenora, there go Teresa. Then he walks up or whatever. And out of respect, you know, she talking or whatever. And so he don't want to cut in the middle. They get some Newports. He don't want to cut them off or whatever. So out of respect, he waited. And then he kept saying, mama, mama. And she just specifically, here you go, man. Yeah, whatever, yeah. She just specifically kept ignoring them or whatever. Just don't treat people like that, you know, be an adult, you know. So for the people that's going out or whatever, just for Teresa, she may not speak. She may not even be there, you know what I'm saying? People that's coming across country, she may not speak. She may not be there or whatever. She ain't even speaking to some people. All right, cool. She ain't speaking to people that's been down for the cause for a whole entire year, you feel me? Hey, Michelle, she did that, Michelle. She did that. She really did. Thank you, man. She intentionally not spoke to that man on purpose. And I didn't like that, you feel me? I fucks with P. Rico. You know, he's been on my panel and shit. I follow him on Facebook. I fuck with him. I started following him, you know, since the J4K movement, and I fuck with him, and that wasn't right. You can tell that he been on, not only that family, he's been on social media just defending this lady, right? He been on social media defending this lady. And now when the protest, like, you ain't even speaking to this man. That's crazy, bro. You don't even speak to this man. And every time somebody got something foul to say about Teresa, P. Rico defending them, and you don't even speak to them, where they doing that at? Y'all let me know, family. Where is they doing that at? Like Michelle said, she did that. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, or who don't follow P. Rico, y'all got a Facebook, go follow P. Rico. He went live a couple times yesterday at the protest. And it was one particular live when he got there or whatever and was trying to speak to Teresa and she didn't want to speak. You feel me? That's not game. That ain't game. And you know what I'm saying? For someone that's been on social media pushing J4K, me, all of you guys, most of you guys in the chat, just because you ain't got a channel don't mean you ain't pushed J4K. All of us, you feel me? People calling off of work and everything, and you don't speak, that's crazy. You know, and then another thing, you shouldn't ask of people what you wouldn't do yourself. Don't ask people to come out to show up and protest, and you're not even protesting. I understand you a sickly lady. Then bring whatever you need to the protest to get you through. You feel me? But you should be on the front line or whatever. Period. And you know, you guys ain't never really heard me come on here and really talk about this J4K shit kind of in a negative way. Exactly, Michelle. You guys ain't never really had me come on here or heard me come on here and kind of talk about this shit in a negative way. But it's like, this shit is due. Like, you know, this is the reason why people think don't take this shit serious, because of stuff like that. You know, this is why you can't really get a group of solid people there, the people that's in Chicago, to come out and support and protest on you know, more of a regular basis, because of shit like this, because people aren't going to take you serious. For real. You can't go around talking about how godly of a woman you are, this and that, and look how you moving. You know, ain't nobody going to want to support that. Ain't nobody going to want to push J4K and you acting that way, you feel me? So in my opinion, as much as I want this case reopened, like goddamn, we're far from it. Not only that, some of the people that came out and protested yesterday really, you know, was out there acting a fool, got us looking crazy and shit, you know. So that's just my personal opinion, y'all. I was gonna upload the live or whatever, but I decided to come on here and kind of chop it up. I want to interact with you guys a little bit more and shit. But like I said, Teresa Martin has always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You see, because the way I'm set up, I was taught to respect folks. You know what I'm saying? These adults, not that I ain't an adult, but these adults are these folks that's older than I am. They walk around, they want respect, but they don't want to give it. You feel me? This man walk up, speak. Only because you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? Say hello. You see this man trying to get your attention. But yet, this man done got up, probably done called off of work. He all on the train and shit. He ain't got no car. All on the train to get to the protest, and that's what you give him? That's it? That's not game. That's not. My bad, y'all. My phone got too hot or whatever. But those are my thoughts. Like, how you gonna, and never mind the people that's coming from a different state, and then you being funny that, you know, I understand you human or whatever. You human, yeah, but you purposely didn't say hi to that man on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I never really liked how the lady moves. That's just me, you know. Send my condolences to her or whatever for losing her daughter and everything like that, but that's as far as it goes. You know, when you asking people to come out and support and you treat people a certain way, I don't like that. I'm trying to look. Hey, oops. Obi, hope I pronounced your name right, brother. How you doing? First time I see you in the chat. What's happening, bruh? You just don't treat people that way. You feel me? You gotta be better. You know, don't run around talking about you godly and this, that, and the other, and then you're purposely not speaking to people. A person that's had to get on a motherfucking bus, get on the train, and do this and that. My bad, y'all, if I'm covering the speaker. Get on the train, get on the trolley, catch a cab, whatever. Rent a car to come support, right? A straight mission to come support, and then when a person get there, you treat them like that. That's not game. You feel me? And I'm kind of glad he caught that on live for the people. Right on, bruh. I'm glad that he caught that on live for the people that's so supportive of her. I mean, that's cool, support her or whatever, you feel me? Like I said, I'll send my condolences to the lady or whatever. She lost her daughter, but that's as far as it goes. As for me, and like I said, you guys ain't never really. Yeah, I'm looking for some shit. Let's see. I don't know what to grab or whatever. Yeah. That's crazy though. How everybody doing in the chat? What's happening? Everybody in the chat, go ahead and hit the like button or whatever. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification, post notification bell for lives or whatever. And I don't even know what the fuck. I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get. And then, like I said earlier or whatever, you know, for the people that's going out to support, for one, be safe or whatever, all that good stuff. But also, don't give Rosemont PD a reason to arrest you guys. Don't give, excuse me, ma'am?
You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, don't give Rosemont PD a reason to arrest you guys, because you know they're waiting for us to make a mistake to mess with you. You feel me? And I seen that in a lot of lives yesterday as well. I always hit the like button when I come in. I hope everyone else does. And right on, Michelle. Thank you for always supporting and rocking with me. Yeah, hit that like button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button, y'all. But I figure I come on here and, you know, you guys got like the videos and stuff that I upload. I figure I'll start coming on here going live and like, you know, giving y'all my honest opinion or whatever, you know what I mean, about certain things or whatever. Is it ready? Did I do that right?
I think so.
Oh, let me see.
There we go, now you did.
Alright.
I was gonna ask you if it's,
Alright. Yeah, I figure I come on here and, you know what I'm saying, aside from the videos and stuff that I load when I go live, you know what I'm saying, and the topics we talk about, you know, go ahead and put it out there. I see a lot of other YouTubers doing it and I respect it or whatever.
just push that button.
Yes, man. Can you put another bag? Just one more bag, please. I appreciate that. And then also like, thank you. Also, if it's not like a huge event as far as the Kenneka stuff, like you guys are not gonna hear it from my channel. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of YouTubers or whatever that already opted out the Kenneka, the J4K movement or whatever. But let me tell y'all, man, when I first heard about what happened to Kenneka, I didn't pay no mind, like no mind, right? It wasn't until I kept scrolling on social media and I seen it everywhere. And was like, something ain't right, you feel me? And just like a lot of you guys, I feel the same way, and I've lost a nutshell son of murder. She's just wrong on so many levels. That's how I feel, Michelle. Like, you know, a lot of people are not going to like what I'm saying or whatever, but it's my opinion, respect it or whatever, because that lady that moved wrong in a couple times. This ain't the only time. Like, that lady done a lot or whatever, while still asking people to come out and support her and her daughter's movement. I don't understand that, you know? And especially if you're a godly woman or whatever, do to others what you want done to yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know. I ain't really on here to, I hope y'all can still hear me. I'm walking or whatever. I ain't really on here to bash her or nothing like that. I'm just on here to speak the real. You can't ask what she asked for, 2,000 people? You cannot ask for 2,000 people to come out and you only want to respect who you want to respect. That's not game. People respected it when you asked them to come out. People respected that, and I know if they protesting on Monday and Tuesday, come on, man. How many people is losing money? You gotta stop that. You can't keep asking people to come out and you don't even rock with them, but you want them to rock with you. That just, you know what I'm saying, 2 + 2 is 4, that don't add up. So these are just my thoughts or whatever. Thank you to everybody that came in and, you know, rocking with me or whatever. Even if y'all don't agree, y'all in the chat or whatever. So I appreciate that. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm trying to get out this traffic so y'all can hear me better. But and Michelle, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that I've seen you type that in a couple chats or whatever. You say you lost your 19-year-old son. I send my condolences to you. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy. And I understand that. I do understand that every mother grieves different. But that lady ain't never grieves. If she grieves behind closed doors, that's one thing. I just don't believe that, man. I just don't believe. I'm not a big believer And, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't want to get disrespectful or whatever. I just came on here to give y'all my thoughts. That's all. No problem, Michelle. I always got you. Don't trip. Y'all like, share, comment, share, subscribe. Hit y'all post notification as y'all come in or whatever. If you're new to the channel and you in the bushes, welcome. I always say hello to the folks in the bushes. It ain't no thing. Sometimes I be in folks chat or whatever, be in the bushes. Sometimes you don't want to speak, you feel me? Or sometimes you be motherfucker be trolling. Sometimes you don't speak. Or shit, sometimes you ain't trying to speak and you fuck around and type something in they chat. You feel me? So hello to everybody in the bushes. And then there's some people that can't speak for whatever reason. So shout out to y'all. But y'all, I'm finna hop off. Like I say, man, hit y'all post notifications or whatever. I'll be back on it. Like for the next 3 days, we'll be discussing this Kenneka Jenkins. Cause I guarantee you, you know how our people start protesting yesterday. People are gonna be arrested, and then that just defeats the purpose or whatever, y'all. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. If anybody that's in this live or whatever that got a channel, type it in the live or whatever so I can go subscribe if I'm not subscribed already. But I like to subscribe back to the folks that subscribe to me. I like to show support or whatever. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll see y'all in a minute.